So the Cleveland Clinic used to have a whole division in their neurologic and orthopedic department for professional musicians, arm, hand, and finger concerns. You know, and it was founded by Dr. Richard Letterman. He was a lovely man, but he grew to be old. His wife passed away, and he is, I think, retired now. I was informed that they had the department up and running still, even in his retirement, but during the last few years they were short-staffed or something to that effect, and I think they dissolved it. Probably during the pandemic, you know, when musicians who are professionals weren't getting as much work. How sad, because, you know, I met with one of their physicians on Wednesday who said he'd treated musicians, but when I mentioned a couple musicians that are well known to him, he didn't know. And I don't think that he plays an instrument, and I don't think that he, you know, I'm glad to have discovered that we have one locally that my friend recommended who can see me at the end of this month. So for those of you who care about all this, we have more than one hand surgeon here in Erie, and you don't have to wait till March to be seen. Thank you, Karen, for making sure I know that. Because it was the guy you recommended who's going to be able to see me at the end of this month. Yeah, a musician's injury can be a hair-splitting, you know, coronal slicing diagnosis. We're talking the language of the MRI. He gave me a little splint that's very more efficient and convenient. It's a little plastic ring that just sits there over the joint, but I'm not sure, you know. The MRI was not completely clear. And thankfully, LECOM is willing to redo it for me if I ask them to. The head of radiology up there has been really nice to me at LECOM. He couldn't have been nicer, actually. He was really, really respectful, and I'm really grateful. The only update I have today, other than getting a guy to look at the tree to trim the branches, and a guy named Jimmy Welker fixed a little bit on my bumper of my car at no charge today. It was jammed in and it got hit by something, and he fixed it, and now you can barely tell. And he didn't even charge me. What a guy. So we have nice people. Of course, he's from New York State.